What's going on, guys? Exciting day. They're always exciting when it's a ComC Mailday. So, got some mail in. We're going to go over that. And at the start of the year, I talked about how I wanted to show you guys my process. And so, this is sort of the very start of it, which is, simply sourcing the cards. So, I use ComC quite a bit. I'm using eBay more these days, but anyways, I'm still using ComC just a ton. But let's get into it. First of all, I have a regular mail day, so these weren't part of my ComC shipment, but I'll show these. I got a few of these. I bought these at the start of the year as a play on Clayton Keller, and I wouldn't say it's worked out pretty well. I mean, Clayton Keller's playing pretty well as Young Gun's seen a spike, but this card particularly, relatively short printed. However, Keller isn't as short as some of the others on the checklist, but still a super cool card. So I got 4 of these, and I'm going to be selling them. It's rookie year, the show from the cup, just an amazing card. One of my favorite cards. I do want to get a Sid. They have, I'm not sure what year it is, but Sid has one, and yeah, just a phenomenal card. So there's that. Metal X, if you haven't seen these guys, I think these are a little bit underpriced. I posted on Instagram a day or two ago. I don't know, but I thought they're a bit underpriced. They're more rare than Jambalayas because they have a massive checklist of these Metal X. I think it's 70. Jams are 20. Anyways, these, in terms of per player odds, are harder to get than the Jambalaya. So I got a Miko there. So I got this Lewis Hamilton. I thought it just looked super cool, and I bid. And I think I paid too much for it. I don't know a thing about F1. I just know everyone likes Lewis Hamilton, and I think this is like a $3 card. I thought it looked too cool to be $3, but it's 2023. I guess refractors and all these kind of things look cool, so I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with that. We'll see. This was a throw in. My boy Bo Cards on Instagram. Check him out. I'll put the Instagram there. This was just a throw in he gave me. So nice Sid card from Essential Credentials. Not sure what year, but nice Sid card. And what I did purchase off of him was these guys here. So here's the first one. This is the 0708 OPG. I believe this is, anyways, it's the throwback to the Gretzky rookie. So we got that one there, and then we got the second one, which is different number on the checklist, but super nice cards there. So excited to have those. Thanks, Bo. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay, so let's get into the ComC order. So Wayne Gretzky and Walter, just a pretty iconic card from McDonald's. Yeah, got a few of these, and I'll talk about the cards and thought process as I go along and tell you a little bit about, why I bought what. Not so much for all of them. I mean, a lot of this is grading and flipping. You levy. These things I sell pretty well just to stock up in the store. The price has gone up quite a bit, but I think I pay on average $2 to $4 for these and sell them for $18, $19. I don't know. There's a million of them you can do it to. Just saturate eBay. Here's a card I pulled on ePack for sale. If you like that card, I don't know what it's worth. Neat card though. I know people collect those. Another Makar New Hook. I pulled that on ePack as well. We got a Cam York Blue Dazzlers. Radim Zohora. I must have pulled this on ePack too. I'm not sure why that's in there. We got a Robertson Byfield. That Nick Suzuki. I bought a couple of these because here's a tip. I sold one of these for, I think it was about $12. So what I did is I just went back and bought a few more, right? If you sell one of them for, 10x what you buy it for, then just go buy a couple more to stock up in the store and just keep selling those. Rudolph Balser is a failed play. Guys on Discord, a bunch of us got to buying these and it didn't really pan out. He started off playing on that Florida top line and it didn't really pan out. Portraits, guys. You guys know I love portraits, so I had to get some KLs, maybe send a PSA. I sent one and I think I got an 8 on it or a 9. I don't know. Obviously, that play didn't work, but that's the way that it goes sometimes. More KL. Again, you're going to see a bunch of those portraits. So KL. Here's a Prominent Prospects Suzuki. Sorry, that's not a Suzuki. That's a Caulfield. But that's just going to go in the inventory, go on eBay. eBay, there's a Nick Suzuki rookie. Go to eBay, Joel Farabee, Vasily Podkolzin, Scott Sabourin exclusives, not even top loaded. So if you're in a Sabourin or you crazy Sens fans, Liam, there you go. Take my Sabourin. And a Philip Kurashev. This I bought a long time ago. Kurashev, skilled guy, but it's not working out so far. Stützle Dazzlers, more Balsers. Got some Suzuki here. This is old inventory too. I just figured I'd have it sent home. Dominic Kubalik. More Kale. See that's how that's how many of these I sold and how many I bought, because I was like, it's just an absolute honey hole. I'll just keep buying. So there you go. That's why you watch these videos, right? Get those tips. Like, I just turned this $5 bill into a $20 bill. Hard game, right? Tough game. Anyways, that's how we roll. And then we got some more Caulfields here. Nice cards. So, funny story, long story short, I posted these on eBay. I had a picture showing the nice refractor-ish look, and a guy messaged me and said, hey, the card that you posted isn't the same one. The picture you posted is red. Because I try and take a picture. I'm not trying to mislead anyone. I don't put any extra words like refractor or like imply it's a second version, but he wanted to send it back because he's like, I already got the green one, I want the red one. And I was just trying to make the picture look good. Anyway, sort of a funny story. Noah Dobson black borders. Really like the black borders. They go well too. Possible PSA play here. And Oliver Wahlstrom. Bjorkstrand, not top loaded. Tage Thompson. I don't know if I bought one of these or a couple. Was going to try this as a PSA flip. Not sure if I still am. Not sure what I'll do with that. These two cards too, I pick them up really inexpensively, and I've sold them for upwards of, I think, $32 to $35. You'll find my sales on eBay. I don't know, but they've done really well for me. Glenn Hanlon. Whoa, where are we here? 1 of 1. Pulled by me on ePack. What else can I say? Glenn Hanlon. If you don't know who Glenn Hanlon is, you're just a lot younger than me. Who is this? Natchez. Oh yeah, okay, so see, I got a couple of those Thompsons, Bjorkstrand. Oh yeah, see. More of that, more Kale. See, it's $30. And you don't buy it for that. That's the secret of this game. There we go, there's that stuff. Alright, let's get into the top loaders here. So we got Pavel Francouz. I pulled that from a pack. Really nice card, but that's not one that I bought specifically to grade and flip. Mikey Anderson, silver foil. So silver foils just tend to sell really well on eBay as long as it's a name player like Mikey Anderson. Obviously not a superstar, a great player, but you know, that's going to sell no problem. I'll make money on that. It was really inexpensive. Philippe Gustafsson, so got one of those. Tice Thompson, I bought these a while back. And when I go through these guys, keep in mind what I'm trying to do. I think one of the most important things to remember is this isn't like when I go through these aren't all players that like I'm super high on or that I, you know, think are going to be breakout stars or anything. I bought these with the specific purpose of players that I think other people are going to think are superstars next year. So players who guys are, you know, other people are talking about, who the market's talking about. I have my own personal feelings on, you know, if these players can become a star, but I've always said in my videos, like, it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what people want to buy. And so I buy these thinking that at the start of next season, these are the names of a lot of the players that people are going to want to buy. Okay. So we got Kalen Addison there. This one isn't. This niche, again, going back to that tip, I sold one of these for a very good dollar, so I went and bought another one with a profit, and I'm still up a whole bunch on them. A couple Connor McMichael, Peyton Krebs, got some Tice Thompson there, a couple Stuart Skinners, Tommy Novak, been hot lately, grabbed a couple of silver foils pretty inexpensively. These are all old inventory that I had to get home, and I'll definitely get off to PSA 2, and yep. More Troy Terry's Terry Train. Choo-choo. Jeremy Swayman, right? Any French in here? No. So Lucas Dostal got 3 of these. Numbers are not good in the NHL, but he's only 22. But again, other people are talking about him, so if other people want to buy them, I'm going to try and supply them with that. We got a few Rossi there. Eklund, you know, you've certainly heard Eklund chatter if you're out and about. Then I got these Addisons. Addison having a good year. Probably won't get Calder mention, but had a good year. Sandin, I thought these basically went to 0, but he's putting up numbers there in Washington, so that's okay. Jake Ottinger, I can tell you like every flaw on every Jake Ottinger on ComC. Remember, another tip, use your control, is it control or alt? And mouse scroll to zoom in so that you can zoom in. Oh, zoom in on the card and see the corners. Zoom in. Oh. But anyways, you can do that on ComC. So I zoomed in on these. I did the best I could. We'll see what they look like. I'm looking to buy more. I think a good playoff play, but these obviously aren't going to be back for playoffs. But Ottinger's just a great goalie. And, you know, it's not that I think that those are going to go to $1 million or anything crazy. I just think he'll hold the price and just, you know, have some value. So there's no real rush on even getting those in. Got more Eklund there. This is another one. I just think low volatility. I've gone through these again, also on ComC. I've gone through every single one. Zoom in. There's a bunch that are no good. And if you don't know what you're looking for, then I don't know. Do you need me to tell you what you're looking for? Like what looks good, what doesn't? I don't know. But yeah, use that zoom. That good? That looks pretty good, eh? Anyways, you zoom in on them. Cam York. So we got a little bit of Cam York here. Why? Because Flyers fans like Cam York. That's why. Not because I love Cam York. Cam York seems okay. 22 years old. We'll see how that goes. Denisenko. I talked about these in a video. Just a really good multiple. I think that multiple is totally pulled back, which isn't unexpected. But regardless, we'll see. Canvas grade well. If I can grade these for $19 and I got them for $1 and I'm into them for $20 and I can get $30, I make $10. You know, c'est la vie. Easy peasy. Easy game. Take the money and run. Dawson Mercer was super hot and now not quite so much. And no French in here. Last stack of the boring young guns. So we got some Lucas Reichel. Got a few of those. See how the quality on these guys is. I think these are all uncirculated. Those look pretty decent from what I can see. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Jesper Bratt. I was on a Jesper Bratt so early, and so were my boy, a couple in the Discord. Pringlia. Me and you, buddy, we were scooping up all the Bratts, right? Braden Schneider. Got some of those guys. Got me an Alex Newhook. Joie le. En français. Couple of those. We got a single Cole Perfetti. I think I pulled that as well. Shinnikov, I've had these for a while. Shinnikov, this is a good case. Another, hopefully bring you a little bit of value. I went with the French on these. Number one, because they're more rare. People don't really care. Like, I get it. Like, I don't know. For Montreal, for Habs players, I think the French are really good. For other players, I don't think people really care too much, but they do sell at a multiple because I think they're 30 times less rare than a regular young gun, but they trade at like, or they sell at a 2 to 3 times multiple. So if you have a $1 young gun, the French is usually between $2 to $3. And this was an instance where the French were almost the exact same price as the regular. So I was like, okay, well, I'll grab the French. Anyways, Shinnikov, we'll see. Got those, all French. Eli Tolvanen, older stock. Eric Robinson, we got to chatting in the Discord, talking about him. So I'm like, okay, I'll go grab a few. Speckled foil. Here's one, mainly hockey cards. Go check out his channel. Awesome channel over there. Good guy. He's quiet in the Discord, but I stole this from him. Watched his video. He quietly showed this card and how he'd already sold it for $100. And I said, let me go and check out how much that card costs on ComC. I went and checked, and it was a $4 card, so I just went and bought a pile of them. Turned $4. Grading is $19. $23 for each of these. If we can get $70 for them, we're doing pretty good, and a good portion of these will most definitely grade a 10. So thanks Mainly, and go check out his channel. Okay, that's all you get Mainly for shoutouts. I'm done with that. That was your freebie. Anyways, seriously though, Mainly hockey cards, great channel. Cole Caulfield, Planet Metal, Obsidian. Most of these, or I shouldn't say most of these, some of these, a bunch of these, I do eBay auctions, ComC eBay auctions a lot. Cards go very inexpensively. That is a lesson. I don't want you guys bidding against me and taking my cheap cards, but it's time consuming. You have to be there. You got to snipe, and you can get a ton of deals there. You just got to do the work. It's time, right? Nothing's free. So I put in the time and I scoop the deals. But anyways, the Phil Foden, I just thought was a cool card. I think I got it for a few bucks. Laffy Rose Gold. Look at these. Ben Stelter. Rest in peace, buddy. Yeah, just a great card. So I wanted to get these. I'm going to send these to either Tag if they ever allow me to send them their cards, or if they ever allow me to send them my cards. I think these would look really good in a Tag slab, and I just put these in the PC. But yeah, some Ben Stelter and Connor. Tage Thompson, these were a couple of my last Tage Thompson plays. I got these for $10. They're up to 50 now. I think they were up to like 30 the day after I grabbed those two. The other ones were priced pretty high. This is more cards. I'm going to send these to give these a whirl at PSA, assuming that they look okay. I think when you have two good players on the card, they could work. So in this case, we got Josh Norris and Tim Stützle. And so I think a really good combo there for Sens fans, and likely send them off. And I don't know how these things are really low print and still only go for like, under $30 for a really good card. The rookie Caulfield and Suzuki is different, but here's an perfect example of another one. Ottinger and what's the guy's name? Ottinger and Robertson card, J-Rob card, so nice card there. I don't know. I must have won this cheap. I don't know why I got this card. Jack Hughes. So for Cale Makar, these synergy cards have done really well for me. Jack Hughes, not so much, but I don't know why I got that. But it's going to go on eBay. Matt Scherzer. So this is an eBay auction I won. And this is what happened. I went to buy cards, and I don't know a thing about baseball, and this is Panini. Panini is unlicensed, which is why it's so cheap, because this is numbered out of 10. This Scherzer, and I got it for cheap. And then my buddy Zach, Toba Cards, told me, well, it's Panini, be careful, it's unlicensed. And then I was like, oh shit, yeah, there's no logos, there's no nothing. So live and learn, guys, live and learn. Anyways, really neat card. Stützle, Rainbows. Rainbows are not super common. I know they're not like super rare, but they're also not super common, and I think a little bit underrated. Shout out to Fred. It's like Discord shout out night. Shout out to Fred Bear. Fred knows all the stuff. Told me to check out the Rainbows, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. And so I bought some Rainbows. Kaliev, Poor's Fetch, done for the year. Kaliev, look at the color match. Like, I'm gonna slab this up if I can grade it, get that graded, and cool looking card. Scoring King Sid. Here is an original Metal X Sid. So this one's just for the PC. This one will go to Tag at least by 2026, I'm hoping. Alexis Lafreniere, another one. Don't know why I got this. Must have been very cheap. Another Kaliev. City Sellies, so Makars sell well. I haven't tried McDavid. These are going to go to PSA. I needed a Nichushkin rookie because Nichushkin is very good and a fun player to watch. Underrated. He sucked in Dallas, just couldn't do it. And in Colorado, he's like a new man, but needed a Val. We were talking about these cards today on the Discord too. PSA 10 did $150. I'm not sure what I paid for these, but these are the black border retros. So like those. Here's a PC card. Nate and Kale. Kale another 3 points tonight. 1 goal, 2 assists, and Nathan McKinnon just always gets lots of points. Here's another good one, Dylan Cousins, Rasmus Dahlin. So I think a really good combo there that's should age pretty well. So assuming these are okay, these will go off to PSA. And it's not, I don't think these cards are like 10 or bust. I think I can possibly get my money back on a 9. I could be wrong on that. Another good one, Braden Point and Kucherov. So you can see I bought up a few of these. That's the same one I showed before. Darren, my boy. So here we go. I got a few Helm cards in here. This is, if you don't know, is my wife's cousin. So I buy all of the Darrens. And yeah, someone sent me a message on eBay. Anyways, this is a really, I don't love the card, but I love what it means. I remember this is commemorating sort of that goal against St. Louis in overtime. Or no, it wasn't in overtime. It was scored tie game buzzer beater, I think. It was in the final seconds. Anyways, on Colorado's run to the cup. So, and Darren scored it, so super cool. Got the gold here. Pretty cool. Another Darren card here, rainbow foil black border, super nice card. I'll get all these autographed one day. Braden Point, that will go to PSA probably, or I'll just sell it raw. Too cheap in my opinion. This is for my PC. This will go to Tag. I forgot I bought this Splash Seth Curry. Who's Seth Curry? Splash Steph Curry Hollow. This one, I believe, had a good ratio, and I got it for a good price. So I'll go into other sports. I'm going to stay, if I'm going with basketball, though, I would only buy probably like Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, Steph, Luka. I don't know. I don't know enough, so I know the biggest problem that you have is that the basketball market is pretty big, which makes it, by default, pretty smart, because it may or may not be smart. But card prices sort of fall in line with where they should be. Everything is pretty high pop, but anyways, I thought this was a cool card. So at worst, like if this got a 10, I could keep it for myself. Really nice looking card. Another Darren. That's the original Metal X. Got a dry here. This one's weird. Look over his shoulder there. So when I first pulled this out right there, you can see it in the rainbow part right on his right shoulder. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's supposed to be on the card. It's not like a print line because it doesn't go straight across. I just don't know what it is. I got to pull it out and check it out. But anyways, there's a dry rainbow. PC card, Scott Stevens. Love the guy. This is one I was really excited about. Lily Chan, if you know who she is. I got it from her, and she gave me a nice deal on ComC. Really happy to have it. This card is extremely short. I don't think there's any on ComC right now, and I don't think there is one even on ePack. So I don't know how short it is, but it's extremely short. If you want to see how short it is, go on ePack and go to achievements, see how this card is made, and then what you can do is find this card, click on it, and see how many are on ePack and how many are on ComC, and then you can take a look at the sales, and it'll give you an idea of if this card comes up. So, you know, this card doesn't come up much. It's extremely short. I don't know how short, but like I said, not on ComC, and I think maybe one on ePack. So really happy to have this one, and at what I thought was an incredibly inexpensive price. We'll go to PSA. Another, what is this? Miko and, I can't see, Miko and Nate. PC card there. Here's another one for PSA. Tribute to go to PSA. Oh, this is a cool one, right? I spent a good $1 on this, dabbling in the other sports, right? And baseball isn't into the inserts so much, but I just thought the card was too cool. This is numbered out of 50, and Mike Trout, just incredible. Incredible card. So who cares if I couldn't sell this? Like, I'll keep a Mike Trout. Same sort of theory with baseball, as I try and stick with players that I know, and I will have more coming in. I did buy a bunch of baseball. That'll be in my next ComC order, but plan for this is straight PSA and then gone. Sid, best in the world. Pulsar, here's another win on eBay, ComC. We got the Sid rookie tribute. Another super rare card, or relatively rare. I shouldn't say super rare. I don't know exactly how rare this is, but it's the Pack Wars Cosmic Blue Pack Wars Kale. So obviously this is another PC card here. Last card I bought for Tage Thompson, out of 100, the black border, and this will sort of be the end of my Tage Thompson plays. Here's one for you. This is super cool card. This was an auction. It did not go inexpensively, but I think I got a reasonable price. This one is numbered out of 100, as you can see there. So Patrick Kane, rookie, just timeless. You know, you can't go wrong when you're buying a guy like Patty Kane. So really excited to get a better look at this and see how it could possibly grade. See what I'll do with it. Maybe it's a keep, but I don't know. I won't keep Patrick Kane even if this comes back at 10, but someone will be extremely happy with the out of 100. So that'll go to PSA. And then last card, actually I got two more, but a Bowen Byram run for the cup. Just nice card. I didn't even know these were thick, but they are. Last two cards I got a Jake Ottinger 9.5 rookie synergy effects. I paid $13.50 for this, so this will go straight onto eBay and hopefully into someone who likes Ottinger. Hopefully the playoffs help him out and someone can buy this and enjoy it and pay more than $13.50 for it, hopefully. Last card, Epic. This one's for the PC. Fedorov Epic Emerald Season, or Epics, I'm sorry. Epic's Emerald Season, just, yeah, these cards, I've talked about them before. I still don't know a heck of a lot about them, but really happy to have that card. Anyways, that's my ComC order, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know. Hit that like button, subscribe. I appreciate you guys checking it out. I hope I edited this down so that it's not too long. Thanks, guys. Cheers, and we will check you.